morning. So yesterday I did my first class by video. So today's the second class by video, and yesterday some people asked if we could do something gentle, and I think that seems fitting for the day is rainy and gross as it's been normally now for a few weeks. So why don't we do that? I don't have any music on today. I thought maybe it might be better if you all play your own music along with the practice. So today I'd like to start in fish pose. So if you have a block, go ahead and grab it, and you're just going to lay it back on your mat, and you're going to lay back on your block, and I'll show you in a second. If you don't have a block, you can use a bolster. You could roll up a couple blankets. You could use a couple books stacked on top of one another. Just make sure they're kind of more on the thinner side. So it can fit between your shoulder blades. So paperback books, probably better than a hardcover. Go ahead and lay back. So you want your head to rest on the floor, and if it's too much for your neck, for your head to rest on the floor, go ahead and put some pillows or another block or something under the head. You can go ahead and take the feet nice and wide, and you can take the arms wide too. Let the eyes soften and close, and just take a few big breaths, inhaling and exhaling completely. It might even feel nice, depending on the flexibility of your shoulders, to start bringing the arms out a little bit further, and maybe even overhead. That might be a little bit intense for some people, and only bring them overhead if the hands rest on the floor. If they're floating up here, you can do it, but put some blocks or a pillow or a blanket or something there. Let the toes fall towards the earth. Another leg option is to bring the soles of the feet together. And again, just breathe deeply. Notice how you're arriving on your mat. That's my dog. I kicked her out of the room today. So we'll rest here for about another minute or so. Just breathing deeply, softening where you can. Making adjustments is necessary. No need to be completely still. Although it is nice sometimes to be still, but if, you make a little adjustment here or there, that's fine. So, the legs, the soles of the feet are together and the knees are bent. Go ahead and straighten them on your next inhale. Reach all the way into your fingertips. Even if the arms are up overhead, now is a good time to bring them up overhead. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let go with a sigh. On the next inhale, reach through your fingertips, down into your toes, and lift the hips up. And then exhale, sigh it out, soften the hips, come down, the legs and shoulders soften. On the inhale, go ahead and lengthen into fingertips, lift into the hips. And exhale again, sigh. I'll do that one more time. On an inhale, extend. Fingertips, lift the hips. And exhale, soften. Go ahead and take the soles of the feet to the earth. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just roll to your right side. Taking a moment here, just laying, noticing the effects of that supported fish pose we just did. And eventually, when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat, sitting nice and tall. Inhale, take the arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, twist to your right, letting left hand come to the right knee. Lengthen and lift on your inhale. And exhale, look back over your right shoulder. Keep breathing here. I'm just going to turn myself so you can see the back body. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist further. Notice how close my arm is to my back. So bringing your arm as close as you can. If you need a block there, you can bring a block there if that helps you a little bit. Inhale, unwind, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand to left knee, left hand comes back. Gracie, get out of here. Lengthen and lift, inhale, and look back over the shoulder. Exhale. Keep breathing deeply. Inhale to lengthen and lift. Exhale to twist. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. Exhale, hands come back behind you. Heels of the hand into the earth, open the heart. Lift up. Let the chin fall back up to the sky. Just take it gently side to side, getting into the neck. Inhale, arms come all the way up. And exhale, fold, touch the earth. Tuck the chin, let the head hang. It might feel nice to rock or sway gently side to side, but keep the hips rooted back down into the earth behind you as you reach and lengthen into your fingertips. On the inhale, slowly rise, come all the way up. Interlace the fingertips at the top and flip the palms to the sky. Draw the shoulders down and back and hug the belly in. So you're feeling rooted in your hips and lengthening through the spine. You should feel like the spine is super straight and not a curve at the top and not a big curve at the bottom, but somewhere kind of in the middle. Take another breath in here. As you exhale, right hand to the earth, left hand extends all the way over for a nice big side stretch. And again, I'm just going to spin so you can see that. Elbow can come down, lift into the left side, reach into the fingertips, open the heart, look up. If when you bring that elbow to the floor, the hip lifts up, try to pull it back down to the ground. If that means lifting the elbow up, then that's better than lifting the hip up. Take another breath in. Rise all the way up. And exhale to the other side. Again, keep that right hip down. Lengthen into your fingertips. Spin the heart up. Look up to the sky. Breathe deeply. Inhale, rise all the way up and come all the way up to your hands and knees. So here your wrists should be under your shoulders and knees under hips. Spreading the fingers wide. Inhale, belly down, tailbone up, open the heart, look up, draw the shoulders down and back, and pull the heart through the arms. Exhale, push the earth away, round the spine, tuck the chin and tailbone. And then take the hips back on that exhale as well, sinking back towards your heels. You don't have to come back all the way, but do what feels good for you. Inhale, rise, open the heart, draw the shoulders down and back. Exhale, push the earth away, and take the hips all the way back again as far as they'll go. Keep the upper spine rounded as you do that. And then keep going at your own pace. I'm just going to put my hair up here real quick so it's out of the way. On another inhale, belly down, tailbone up, shoulders back. Exhale, rounding, pushing the earth away, and sinking back, hips towards the heels. Inhale, rise, belly down, tailbone up, shoulders down and back. Take the hips gently side to side, just kind of getting into that side body here, breathing deeply. Working with the breath, inhaling to center and exhaling to either right or left side. Go ahead and come on back to center on your next inhale. Open the heart a little bit more. Exhale, round. Push the earth away and sink back, hips towards the heels again. Inhale, rise to table. We're going to move into a downward dog. Gracie, move. If downward dog is too much for you, go ahead and take child's pose. So go ahead and curl your toes. Lift the hips. Let the heart press back. Breathe deeply. And if the hamstrings are tight, go ahead and keep the knees bent. Bicycle the feet a little bit. Get into the toes. The arches of the feet. Maybe rotate the ankles a little bit. Shimmy the shoulders. Take another breath in here, and exhale, lower back down to the knees. Hips to heels, rise and reach to the sky. And exhale, hands come back behind you. Lift into your heart, roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms come up overhead. And exhale, bring them down. Let's cross right elbow over top of left here. Coming into eagle arms. Go ahead and lift the elbows up off your heart. Draw the shoulders down and back, and elbows pull away from the body towards the top of your mat. Breathe deeply. Inhale, lift the elbows to the sky, and exhale, come to the earth. Inhale, lift the elbows to the sky, and exhale, come on back down. Go at your own pace of breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale to rise. Exhale to release. Inhale to rise. Exhale to release. Inhale to rise. Exhale to release. Inhale, rise all the way up. Unwind the arms. Take them up overhead. And exhale, the hands come back behind you again. Open the heart. Roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, rise up. This time, left elbow over top of right. Wrap the arms. You can do the hands back to back or fingertips to palm. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Go at your own pace of breath, coordinating breath and movement. Inhale up. Exhale to lower and release. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, soften and let go. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to release. Inhale, engage and rise. Exhale, let go. Inhale, rise up. Unwind the arms, reach up. And exhale, comes to back to the hands and knees. Again, child's pose if you'd like, or downward dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Big breath in here. And as you exhale, walk the hands back to the feet. If you chose child's pose, go ahead and come up to a ragdoll. So feet underneath the hips, softening in the neck. You can wrap the arms here at the elbows and let them dangle. A little soft bend in the knee. Or you can just let the arms flop to the floor. Just gently sway the hips side to side. And again, shake out the head. Make sure the neck is nice and soft. Full big breaths, inhaling and exhaling completely. Come on back to center when you're ready. Plant the fingertips down. Look at your horizon. Here, if it's hard for you to straighten your back, you can bring the hands to the shins. Exhale to fold, coming all the way back down. And inhale, rise all the way up, reach up, hug the low belly in, soften the tailbone down, rooting into all four corners of the feet. Breathe deeply. Take another breath in here. Exhale, fold down, touch the earth. Flat back, look at your horizon. Exhale to fold. Walk the hands all the way towards the top of your mat. Coming just to a momentary plank. And we're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. Inhale, rise up. Coming into warrior one, or some people call it crescent. Full big breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. Engage the back leg and sink into the knee. You want to make sure you can just barely see your big toe in front of your right knee. And also just check to make sure that right knee is not pulling towards the center, but more so rolling out towards the pinky toe as you sink forward. Take another breath in here. Exhale, step the back foot forward, rising up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Big step back with the right foot this time. Again, coming into warrior one, or if you'd like to call it crescent, that's fine too. Rise up. Again, sink into that front knee. Hug the belly in, engage your back leg. Breathe deeply, shoulders roll down and back. If it feels good here to find a back bend, you can. But if it's too much, just stay kind of upright. Continue to breathe deeply. 2 more breaths. Good. When you're ready, on an exhale, bend the back knee, step forward, rise up. Exhale, fold, touch the earth. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold again. Rise and reach to the sky all the way up. Hug the belly in, root down into all 4 corners of the feet. Draw the shoulders back. Breathe deeply. Another inhale. And as you exhale, sink back into your hips, coming into Utkatasana, standing squat. Hug the belly in and draw the tailbone down. So this is really flat back here. Shoulders pull away from the ears. If overhead is too much, bring the hands out in front of you. Inhale, rise all the way to the sky. Exhale, fold, touch the earth. Flat back, look at your horizon. Exhale, fold. Take a big step back with your right foot and lower your right knee to the earth. Uncurl the toes, sink into the hips, and lift the heart. Breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale completely. Take another breath in and out. And when you're ready, move on your exhale. The hips are going to sink back and the left toes lift up towards the sky. Try not to bring the hips all the way back towards that right heel, but just enough so you feel it in that left leg. And if you feel it a little bit and you want it to be deeper, scoot the left heel out a little bit further. Walk the hands out long. Round the spine, tuck the chin. Breathe deeply into your left leg. When you're ready, pull that right heel back, sink back into the hips, And take the arms up on an inhale overhead. Maybe find a little back bend here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Curl the back toe, lift the knee. Giant step back to your downward dog. From here, let's take the right foot forward and let the left knee lower down to the earth. And we'll just pause here for a few breaths, letting the hips sink in, the heart lift up, shoulders draw down and back. Keep breathing. Another big inhale in, and letting release and exhale. Shift the hips back, lift the right toes to the sky, round the spine, tuck the chin, and again, don't bring the hips too far back. Instead, bring your right heel forward. Walk the hands out towards the top of your mat. On the inhale, bring the right foot back slightly. Sink back down into the hips and take those arms all the way up overhead. Reach up. Lift the heart, maybe find a little back bend. Exhale, hands to the earth. Curl the back toes, lift the knee, big step back to downward dog. A breath in and a sigh out. Another breath in and a sigh out. Last breath in here. And exhale, lower to the knees. Hips to heels. Take the arms up all the way overhead. Exhale, the hands come behind you. Interlace the fingers, open the heart. Take a peek up. And exhale, bow forward, letting the third eye come to the earth. If you'd like, you can roll to the top of your head here. And try not to let the shoulders sink towards the back of the head. Instead, lift them away. On an inhale, come to standing on the knees. Open the heart, look up. Unlace the fingers, reach to the sky. And we'll find our way into camel. So there's a few options. You can do hands at the hips, heart lifts, head falls back. Second option is to curl the toes. Reach back for the heels. And your third option is to lay the toes flat and come back for the heels. Either way, the hips pull forward, the heart lifts towards the sky, and the head falls back. Take a few big breaths. Come out and in if you need to. One more breath. On inhale, pull into your hips, float the arms up. And exhale, go ahead and cross the feet and come down to a seat. We'll take the legs all the way out in front of us. So reach out into your heels, lift your toes, spread the toes really wide. A nice flat back here, so if you feel like you're rounding or sinking back, you can always sit up on a block. That'll help you to have a nice tall spine. Inhale, arms rise and reach. And exhale, fold forward. If you can reach your toes, go ahead and hold on to your feet, your toes, maybe the floor, maybe the heels. That's not really an option for you. Hands to the shins. Round the spine, tuck the chin, let the head hang. Full big breath. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, twist to your right. So right hand comes back. Left hand comes to the outside of the right leg. Look back over your right shoulder. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, left hand back. Right hand to the outside of the left leg. Lengthen and lift, look back. Inhale, rise and reach. One more time, fold forward. This time try and keep a flat back through the duration. So if your flat back is here, that's great. If it's here, that's great. If the hands are here, it's totally fine. Do what's best for you, but try and keep the flat back. You're still going to get benefit. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Inhale, slowly come up. Let's take the left foot in to the inner thigh of the right leg. And just make sure your right leg is coming straight out from your hip joint. It's not out to the side or across towards the middle, just nice and straight. Inhale, the arms come up. And as you exhale, I want you to twist open to the left. Let your right arm come to the inside of the right leg and extend the left arm overhead. There's a chance you might find your foot. But if that comes at rolling forward, that left shoulder, try not to hold the left foot. You want to keep that heart open. You want to be able to see the ceiling or the sky under that left arm. And you can use that right arm to help facilitate the twist as you look up. Inhale, left hand comes all the way back. Right hand lifts to the sky, lift the hips. Reach back. Nice big back bend. Inhale, right hand up. Hips lower back down. And go ahead and stretch out the left leg. Let's do it on the right side. So right foot comes in. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, left hand to the inside of left leg. Right arm reaches, look up. And if you can, extend overhead towards the toes. Go ahead and do that. Inhale, right hand comes back, left hand lifts to the sky, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Unwind. Bring the soles of the feet together. Lengthen through your heart. And when you're ready, just fold forward. You can round the spine and tuck the chin. Inhale, come up. Bring the knees together, feet flat on the earth. Lean back into the hands and just let the knees rock gently side to side. The hips can come up as you do that. Just a gentle twist. Press the knees towards the earth. Draw the shoulders back as you do it. Come on back to center. And we'll come down to the back. Good, so hug the knees in nice and tight. Gentle rock or sway side to side. Inhale, feet to the sky. Open the arms out and the palms up. And we're just going to take the hips up off the ground as we push the toes to the sky. Breathe it out. Lift the hips. Lift the hips. Lift the hips. Try not to draw the legs towards the face to lift. Try to just lift straight up. Do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hug the knees in. Gentle little rock. Let the feet come to the earth. Preparing for bridge. When you're ready, root down into the feet. Lift the tailbone first and then each vertebrae after. Rolling the shoulders down and back. Let the heart lift and wiggle the shoulder blades toward one another. Breathe deeply. The knees shouldn't be very wide. They should be hip width apart or maybe a little bit closer. Soften in the butt and in the low back. And really lift in your heart. Lift in the front body if you can. If you'd like, you can always interlace your fingers here. I like to just leave mine though. Five more breaths. Last one. Unwind the shoulder blades. Bring the belly in and tuck the tailbone long, one vertebrae at a time. Coming down really slowly. Hug that right knee in. Go ahead and extend that left leg all the way out. Draw the shoulders down and back. Go ahead and rotate the ankles on both feet if you want, or you can just do the right foot. Little gentle movement with that right knee. Actually, it's the hip. Hip is moving, the knee is not really moving at all. I'll get back in towards center. Left hand comes to the knee. Right arm opens out to a T, palm down. Go ahead and twist to your left, but look right. And let that right shoulder blade stay on the earth. Breathe deeply. If the right shoulder blade pops up, see if you can pull back into your right hand to lower it back down. You'll come out of the twist a little bit, but that's better than letting that right shoulder come up. Inhale, come on back to center. Left leg hugs in and right leg straightens. And go ahead and rotate the ankles. You can do both feet or just one foot. Both directions. Bring that to stillness and add a little movement from that left hip. Kind of massaging the butt a little bit. That whole hip joint. Again, go in both directions. hug that left knee in. Take right hand to left knee, go ahead and twist to your right. Open the left arm out, left shoulder stays down, remember. Look left. Again, breathe deeply, inhale and exhale completely. Inhale, slowly rise, come back to center. Hug both knees in, nice tight squeeze, forehead to knees. Go ahead and hold on to your big toes or the inner arches of the feet and find happy baby. And let yourself rock gently side to side. Straighten one leg out at a time. Or if it feels good, we didn't do any wide leg stuff today, so maybe wide legs with a rock. Slowly bring the soles of the feet to center. Lower the pinky toes to the earth. Let the knees spread wide. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Take a few big breaths here. Release the arms down, and then slowly stretch down into the legs, bringing them about hip width apart or maybe mat width apart, a little wider, preparing for Shavasana. Let the toes fall to the earth. Pull the shoulders down and back. Maybe squeeze everything up and then just let go. Take a few minutes here. Really do Shavasana. It's totally worth it. The eyes soften and close, the teeth separate. So when you're ready, finish your Savasana. Go ahead and curl to one side.